Hey, this is Al. I'm a producer at BTV out of Bridgewater. We're going to take you on a behind-the-scenes look at how we handle productions here at Stonehill College. Go Skyhawks.
So the first thing we do when we show up, we obviously bring the truck in, and that's where we run our cables. You'll see we run our cable runs from the truck into the building to feed our cameras, audio, all the other systems. What you're looking at now is our I/O panel. That's what connects all our cables, all our audio, all our cameras, everything that we have inside the gym, including our wireless system, connects to the I/O panel and then into the truck. And that's how we cover the basketball games. We can take a quick look inside the truck. I know we have our guys in there working hard. Let's take a quick look.
To your immediate right as you enter the truck, you're going to see our instant replay section. That's where you see all those slowed down replays at home. That gets fed directly to our producer, who controls absolutely everything in the truck, from camera switching to communication to talking directly with our announcers. He pretty much handles everything.
Hi, I'm Jack. I'm graduating next spring.
Besides providing high-level productions, one of our organizational goals is to be a teaching facility. And that's why we relish the opportunity to give students as much hands-on experience as possible. What you're seeing there is our audio system. That controls everything you hear at home. For our setup at Stonehill, you'll see 2 baseline cameras, and those cameras cover the action from end to end and are essential for gathering replay for things that happen up tight under the basket.
And most of our replay shots come from that and then one other camera. So we have these 2 baseline cameras. This is specifically our setup for Stonehill. There's obviously many setups. Sometimes we'll have setups where we have cameras up in the backboards. Sometimes we don't. Sometimes we feed replay to the officials. Sometimes we don't.
Besides the 2 baseline cameras, we'll occasionally add a wireless like you see in the shot. But then up top, you'll see 2 cameras. One is a main camera, and that's basically a wide shot of the action, while the other we refer to as a hero camera. And that camera is designed to follow players tight up and down the court as they carry the ball and occasionally catch replays.
All right, so now we have our announcer setup. If you look here, you'll see a bunch of different components. I'm not going to get into what each one does.
All this equipment allows the producer, who you saw previously in the truck, to have two-way communication with the announcers. And that allows us to have communication during the broadcast to feed each other information. But most importantly, they see what you see at home through the monitor. So they know when there's a replay coming, and they know when we're going to break, which is why the communication is so seamless.
So when you're at home and you're watching the games and you hear the announcer say, we're going to take a look at that last play, it's because the truck is telling them that it's coming, and they're seeing it in real time, just like you're seeing it and walking through the play. So it's a pretty cool setup that we have.
Now, if you were paying close attention, you notice a small, tiny little camera called the Marshall camera. Here we're using it because it's good for real tight spaces, and we wanted a shot on the announcers so we could cut to them occasionally. A lot of times we'll use those in the backboards to give you a cool angle of a free throw or a dunk during a game. Here we like to use it because it gives a more intimate feel when we bring in people for interviews, and the announcers feel like they're interacting a little bit better.
For Stonehill basketball, they'll do an interview at the end with the coach or the player of the game. And that's essentially how we do the setup here. Obviously, there's a lot more involved in that, but we love coming to Stonehill. We love doing Skyhawks basketball, and hopefully that gives you a little bit of an insight on how we cover it.
Students, we encourage you, get hands-on experience, volunteer, and help us make Stonehill Athletics Productions just a step above everybody else. Go Skyhawks.